Uh, uh, Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Good morning? Afternoon? Whatever your time zone is. Hi. We're back. How are you doing today? How are you guys doing today? Doing good? Doing swell? I've been up for a bit today. More so than normal, because usually I kind of just stay in bed until like 11:30 before starting up stream. Or at least getting stuff ready. I woke up at like 9:30 today, and I was like, oh man, I'm kind of awake. And then I went back to sleep for another hour. Then I woke up at 10:30, and I was like, I don't want to go back to bed. So I got stuff done. And by stuff, I mean my dailies and my gotchas. As is the usual. One more exam, then I'm done. Pretty much done. So pretty good. Hell yeah. I have a lot of homework to catch up on and papers to write. But other than that, I am done. I just gotta lock in randomly one of these days. Maybe even this week. I've been doing pretty good this week, but I have this really bad habit of like nearing the end of the semesters when I start getting a decent flow of what I should be doing. And so I end up kind of stumbling about for the first part of it, which sucks. But this time I got it. Hopefully. So I did it yesterday, like 4 papers to get it over with. Yeah, a lot of extra credit assignments I should probably do too. By a lot, I mean like 2, but they're both essays, and I can't be bothered, to be honest. But alas, no rest for the weary. So it'll get done eventually. I need those points. I need them. I need them. I also need to see if my professor will take a late essay. But it should be fine. I can crank them out. Ain't that hard. But yeah. Besides that, hey, I'm playing Phoenix Wright again. Yippee! I think our main goal today is to hopefully finish this case. I don't know. I'm on a decently tight schedule, I think, today. So if we hit the 2-ish hour mark before we resolve the case, we'll simply just have to live with that. And then I'll finish that next time. And we'll go to the next case probably by then. But it should be fine. If you're wondering why I picked Phoenix Wright to play when I have a time constraint, the time constraint was put on me just recently. But it should be fine. Right? All I gotta do is yap real fast. I hate to see it, honestly. Nobody cares about my time, only theirs. It's fine, it's fine. It'll be good. I'm sure it will be good. Because I think it's just we get evidence this time around, and then we go into court, and then we're fine. And that's the end of the case. I think. Maybe. Hopefully. I cross my fingers. Anyways. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. If you come to laugh, yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Yeah. So, what does he wish to ask me then? For starters, how do you get to be how do you get to be so totally whacked? About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. The wiretap. Why'd you place a wiretap on Miss Maya's phone? Or Mia's phone. Aww. When you saw it, when you say it like when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I'm supposed to learn that in lawyer school? Creep. Someone is impossible to talk to. Say, are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh? That does it, bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have something against lawyers or just think it's me? Scott monitors his visitors room. Doesn't move an inch. I'm real proud of this guy. Maybe he just doesn't get to see a lot of women like Miss Maya in here. And a smile for the camera. September 11th, or September 7th, thank Allah. Looks like the forensics is taking the day off. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. Police really gave this place a working over. Not there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around though. You guess favorite potted plant? Guess I'll have to water it now. Sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently, this is one of the first movies that made Mia cry when she saw it. I have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing is missing is Mia. Couldn't cram more legal books in here even if I wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Field the hell? Some of the files are missing. Are some of the files missing? Sorry. Nah, I'm imagining things. Bro? What do you mean, nah, you're imagining things? What is he talking about? Number 7. Room 303. Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. The efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes! Our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. Of course, it'll be a great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murder, the iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Still a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of the terror, a hiding place of the murder's wiretap. Set to become the most popular attraction here. This guy's serious. Can't believe it. The vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. He's just like me, for real, for real. It's still scene painting. Well, wait, should that be a still life? Whatever. One of these is hanging on the wall. No clues here. Nice weather day again. I can see the thing called Loves, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 and you'll end 3 minutes of a view to a kill. Just kidding, sir. Wait, that look in his eyes. I'd say that he was more than serious. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing not catching here. Bulk. Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, yes. Sir, not a boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? Starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in a total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of the man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. Photo. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on the subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. The subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Better flits your tea set. Do I have any photos? I scratch my chin. I don't think so. Okay. Grossberg Law Office. Grossberg Law Office. Grossberg. Well, it looks like Grossberg's out today. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. A photo! Wait. What's this? An old photo? Old photos? You're too late here. Something been written in pencil on the back. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Sure, I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Well, quietly added to the court record. I love stealing. The photo lies in the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took. Yeah. I think I'll swap them. Photo added to the court record. Wait a second. Isn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah. Yeah, it was a painting of... A fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyway, anyhow. A solid mahogany desk. It's been polished. Deep luster. Knuckles here. Yep. It's always fish. Yeah, when in doubt, pick the fish answer. Table for clients. Elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. But I can tell someone's here to got money. Someone here has got money to burn. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Okay. We move to K-Water Hotel. We present a photo. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. Huh? I'm a lawyer. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I read an affidavit swearing that it's him. That's him. An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Have him write it. Well, sure. Why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. Henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Well, affidavit added to the court record. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. But you again? Can you take a hint? You'll stay gone. Hey, the only reason I came back is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. I'll present the photo first. Look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you... Where did you... Ah! A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Please try, Miss Cooperative. Did you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. So close. Can you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells me everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. It was the most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes! And that felt good. It's great to be alive. Are you pumping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Wright, president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Wright. Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Huh? It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, then that leaves him. Time to take action. Hellboy's affidavit discarded. Why? Why did he do that? Well, I used it. Rips it apart. Don't need it anymore. September 7th, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Oh, hey, that's the guy. Oh, he was a fisherman, actually. I think? Maybe. Welcome, please. Furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright it is it? Right. I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. Corporate expansion official. My business needs bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake. Felix, you can't say that. What the hell? Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of the law school, are you not? That's the only explanation of why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes! This guy's arrogance is a meter off the scale. Talk. This May. This May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, and she is my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. She has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is infallible. Ineffable. It is ineffable that she would do this. This guy's gonna be hard. I get. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in Miss April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. What? You want to speak to me and put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt he'd be capable of doing that. Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, a plaything for my amusement. Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. No. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. What? What might there be? A big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is the painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer. No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like the sorry excuse for an attorney. Grodyberg. What? You punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition, the police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Crossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is that painting of his hanging here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go on, skedaddle. This is nothing more than a discussion. What an asshole. Blue Corp. The statue of a man holding up that world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model of the man is of course, Mr. White. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's special runner-up, best participation, Judge's cooperation award, special good try prize. The word judges and special kind of stand out. You probably strong-armed them into giving him something. This painting was, until yesterday, hanging in Mr. Grossberg's office. Where's Mr. Wright have it now? It's not hard to imagine a few possibilities. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Anything else? Nope. To Grossberg. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping. Josephines. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his day. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Refusal. I asked you before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have the right to know. Right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Starting to have a feeling you know what it is. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh? I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just a big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day. Was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office of Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, I know that what it is. You're lovers! That would turn the head of this case upside down. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? This blackmail? I think the painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of DL6 incident. As you may have guessed, name of the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand a defense of Maya because of this. White had destroyed me. It would have destroyed me if I did. So that's a connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound and able to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. You see, it's nothing more than the weight of many years. DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request for the medium, a spirit medium. The medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye? Indeed. She was Maya's mother. She has been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. That's what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail. Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know that they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It was an embarrassment to me now. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked for far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, Mr. White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. Mr. White controls the laws of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Back to the office we go. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said that there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. Is in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which files should I look at? A through I. This is DL. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's Maya and this, yeah. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only those words my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held the audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. And the other was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. It's my own new Grossberg. Seems seance legally admissible in court. Or seance is legally admissible in court. I don't know. I know that police officers actually do use mediums sometimes to get, like, clues for cases. I don't know if they're too forthcoming on it, though. Like, There was a case a very long time ago, a missing persons report, and the police were kind of in a not stalemate, but just a brick wall. They couldn't really find clues, and so they got a spirit medium because that's really all they had left. And she like you got some key information that no one would really know about, which put her immediately on the suspect list. But like it led to, I think, the person who kidnapped the kid, or at least the location of where the bodies would be found. But I don't know how long it took in between the police like using the spirit medium and being like, oh yeah, by the way. Which I guess if she was a suspect, then maybe not that long. But it is a thing that people use. I don't know if it's like, I call the dead, they said it's your fault ordeal, but I know that one's admonishable. But who knows? I'm not a lawyer. All the cases the chiefs ever worked on found here is now medical order. Let's take a look. What else should I look at? W for red, white. T-U... I know, W. White. Ah! The entire W section is missing. Is it taken? Yeah. Which one should I look at? Let's see. J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of these. Yeah, skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here is at the end of an S. Suicide. Ew. This collection of suicide reports is politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Maya's handwriting. Or Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. Wright drove them all to. I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. I do make myself clear. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Talk. Miss May. I think we're passing to talk about April May. I gotta put this guy on the spot quick. What's the matter? You seem distressed. Murder? This guy's a pro of pulling wool over people's eyes. I have to put him on the spot and quick. Stop that. Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps. There's no point in asking him something this crooked, a straight question. Oh my god. I need some evidence. I can use his ammo. What's wrong? Is something stuck on to my face? Why, yes, there's my teeth and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It's okay to indulge my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Percent. This is the only clue that Mia left me. Better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. Very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how... I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him, either. You're threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Beep. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, one moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at this time? Done like this. Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? It's Mia Fey's case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I'd like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White. This isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinion to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police over now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You're a mere lawyer. And as Miss Mia, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendly inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Bites! Harry Bites! Right, actually, Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butch was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. Mia Fey. I keep mixing them up. Oh, my God. But what? Take this despicable human into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Ooh, what are we gonna do now, bros? Ooh. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center. Visitors room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. It's gonna set a trap for me. The prosecution. What the fuck? Prosecution will be on it. Of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me, but by the state yesterday.
I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright! No, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does the man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother? My sister? And now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Cheer me on in court. Well, you can cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean, like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way. Oh, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. There really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet the crime is the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Like the court proceedings are no longer realistic. Even a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day. Most of the guilty verdict. Never thought I'd end up in the defendant's chair myself in this case. The true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him.
To be continued.
Ooh, wah. Let's go. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, numero uno. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look. Prosecutor Edgeworth? I received a call from Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. But what does White have to... What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who's innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Bam. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court. Whoa. 1 second. Oh, yes. Ooh, wait. Yeah, I gotta drink of water. I gotta stretch. I've been yapping. I gotta breathe. I keep forgetting to. The table will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. And far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask us or why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. I don't think he's going to raise an objection about this. It's supposed to be me. Mr. Edgeworth, you have an explanation to the court. Why didn't the witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? Maya Fey. That's right. I keep mixing them up now. I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a businessman, and besides... And this time, I thought Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He's got to show off, and I get nowhere. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. The CEO, or to use a more common term, president of Blue Corp. You did know the victim, Miss Mia Fey. That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct! And you witnessed the murder? And you witnessed the murder there? Well, why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright. Or Mr. White, fuck. You may begin your testimony. If I can rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. I always feel like I'm at the end of the world. I'm the last man standing. Oh, I hope you've made peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Have it, Phoenix. And his testimony. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. It was quite persifying. I was quietly pursuing. I don't fucking know. That's reading to you. Some papers by the window. And then I heard a bedlam coming from the outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away. But you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impact. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's get him. Here. No, here. Here. Here? There we go. Press. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect the new detail. Victim ran to the left and gave chase. Gotcha, asshole. Bang! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is it? You said the victim ran to the left, but directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran to the right. Oh, it was simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plan. The killer was here, and the victim was here. If the victim had run to the left, and claiming she did, she would have run directly away from the door. That would have been running into a dead end. Do you find that odd? Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run to the left. So did he witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says run to the left. Mr. Wright says left. Or run to right. Says left. Can you explain? Both are right. Both of them are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear the contradiction. There's no scenario that would explain the conflicting account. There's one scenario that could explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law office as a fan co, of course. More specifically, he was standing there. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Right here. This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. This is where the killer was standing. Yeah, no shit. Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this court will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! This postulation of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh, you've proved us with much entertainment. You've provided us with much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, may I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, clear. Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left, and you hit her savagely. was what I saw. Next was the last was with last of 76. He ran to the right. You chased and delivered the final blow. This is what Miss Fay saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? It does seem to make sense. Well, you'd be cross-examining the witness. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. You see, you hit her twice. What do you think, Phoenix? You got him where you want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. I messed up. I meant to just go to the last one. See, you hit her twice. Percent. Dead from blow with an object. I think... maybe this? Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you mean, what do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court that you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. What? The witness is confused because he's lying. I'm emphatically request that there is no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away with it. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness could care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. No, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss May run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Well, you see, window. Press. I'm gonna press him on everything. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? The glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. You wouldn't be able to see it, right? It is odd. I'll press him further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw a glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her and dodged. Oh wait, he's just reading it. Okay. That's the false percent. Floor plan. He wouldn't have been able to see it. Slipsies. Percent. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. Those are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, not that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculous. Mr. White? If you were in Gatewater Hotel as you claimed, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the light stand? When did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White? Or Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor! Miss Mia. Looks like he's about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Mr. Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. Wright is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, he wouldn't. Mr. Wright, in order to place the wiretap, you entered the Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You're most correct, Miss Myers. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached Miss Fay&Co.'s law office. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright had made his position quite clear. It was determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have been in the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like to believe that... Or Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is in fact Mr. White had been in the office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place, the wiretap. He could have seen the glass. He could have seen the glass stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revolved for the baseless conjecture. It's revolved by baseless conjecture. White, Mr. White, you testified to the court about your wiretapping. Him. I will be right back. I think I need to get something to eat real quick. Feeling bleh. Give me 1 second, gang. In the meantime, pause screen. I'll be back.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was getting lightheaded and losing feeling in my arms for a bit, and then I realized that I hadn't eaten anything for like 23 hours. And so I went to get some food. So now I have some strawberries and hot dogs. Not together. They're separated. I forget to eat sometimes. Like the last 2 days, I've literally only eaten like one meal because I keep forgetting. You don't have to nag me. I'm usually fine. And to be honest, I'm sure I could have lasted if I really wanted to. You know what I realize? I don't think I've had the audio on for this game this entire time. But you guys have just been hearing me yap. Unless somehow it has been going through. We can fix some chat. Ugh, not this arc again. Guys, I don't need fixing. I'm just a little silly is all. You gotta understand. I am gonna finish eating though. Now I know if I wake up early before stream, I should probably have something in my system. Especially if I only ate one meal yesterday. You know? It's a learning experience. It's really, it's not even all that bad. Mm-hmm. And I don't need fixing, by the way. It's really gamering too hard to eat. Literally. I just forget. Don't X me. Don't X that. I don't need fixing. I'm fine. I think the fact that I recognized the problem and immediately got the solution speaks wonders. There's some people who feel their arms getting numb and then be like, I wonder why that's happening, and just don't do anything about it. Which is granted what I did for like the first hour of stream. But then when I started losing focus reading, I realized that I probably need to eat something. We're all high functioning individuals, I fear. You get used to the arm numbers after a few months. After a few months of not eating, or after a few months of just not eating for 24 hours? Mm. Mm. I mean, is this not the most silly guy-coded thing I could have done? This feels pretty on brand. Like, talking to the same person who whiffs basic platforming puzzles. If it equates to anything in real life, I think forgetting to eat food is probably that. Don't worry, guys. I'll make it a separate OBS scene. Or it's just me at a cafeteria table so we can eat together. That way we all have a good habit. At least on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Won't that be fun? I'll eat 3 days a week, Pog. Yeah! At least one meal. Maybe two if you're feeling wild. Yeah. At the start of every stream, I'm no longer going to go to the game. I'm going to just go to the cafeteria. You should probably eat something then, Soren. So I can't really judge. Yeah, go eat something. Go, go, go. We're still on eat time. Didn't think we'd get the dragon mukbang arc so this soon. Are you hearing me eat right now? Because if you're not getting the mukbang arc. Unless you're hearing my audible crunches, then I think we're clear. It's just how I have the cozy streamer identity, you know? Lockdown crunchies. Did you actually hear it? Wow. I'm eating a strawberry. Destiny is not better than eating. In fact, I think I've AFK'd in Destiny to get food before. Like during something. I only do that during raids. Yeah, and you want me in your sub 45, buddy? It's not really helping your case. Add that to the docket. Never said it would be easy, but it will be fun. So the whole like sub 45 thing means you got to be locked in for at least the 45 minutes. Because if we get to Golgi and then we're all like, Soren, where are you? And you're just AWOL. Once I leave the Kingslaw skips, I'll have enough time to save. You know what? If you can master shatter diving, then I'll consider being on the sub 45. Or shatter skating, sorry. But if I do the cafeteria bit, I'm gonna actually have to like wake up early and make food. Ooh, you guys, are you guys trying to trick me into having better habits? Oh fuck! Is stream actually fixing me? Ooh, ooh! Never mind. Bad idea. Not bad idea. We're not doing the lunch stream anymore. Real breakfast every day. Let's go. I can't believe it's working. By my own volition too. That's so messed up. I'm the one who recommended doing it. I guess I could have had Spotify playing since the game wasn't doing music. It's fine. We're hearing the same thing, and me yapping is enough, I feel. Alright. Hot dogs 8. Strawberries 8. Water? Drink. I am good. I can feel my arms. My head isn't light anymore. We're so back, guys. We're so back. All right, chat. Remember, you gotta have food tomorrow, so when we start stream, we can have lunch together. Or breakfast, depending on where you are. It'll be really wholesome and sweet, I bet. And then I can farm just talking for a little bit. And then we'll figure out what the hell we're gonna play after that. Alright. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Oh, he's literally me! The liar tab. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered Faneco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. This is when I saw the glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. This is how you were able to identify that it had fallen over by the sound? Correct! That is correct. That is right. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Thanks. Alright. Yeah, I guess that would still check out. I had entered Faneco offices. I had done so to place the wiretap. So I saw the glass stand. Give me a day. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversations. This proves the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Let's see. Do we even have anything? I guess we'll just press him on everything. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old was found in Faneco's law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Faneco law offices. First, I had done so to place a wiretap. Why did you wiretap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. Yeah, we have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. I'll just press him on everything. Why did you notice something so innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely in glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, he rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Uh-oh. Tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat.
You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! I know. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. That was the trial. I was hallucinating? Oh, you're finally awake. Yeah! Hey, Phoenix! Cat? It's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have a strong psychic power? Have strong psychic powers? We accepted your defeat in court. It appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia. That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. Never gave up. You can't either. That's why I came here to tell you. But you don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah! The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000? Wow, big spender. Last light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th! We got him, boys! September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. Why did he not look at the receipt beforehand, ever? I bought the stand that day before I was killed. Whoa! What did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week of before the murder. He said he saw the stand before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. You just have to prove it. Right. See it updated in the court record. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District Court, Courtroom 1. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant Methered? Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. The wiretap! It was the beginning. Ha! Nice try, dumbass. I know the truth now. Present. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written on it? Written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of the purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder.
Yeah. No.
You're right. Mr. White. When you allegedly entered Faye and Co-law offices at the beginning of the September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this now one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there might be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree, you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's some thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Huh? Go. I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need to talk more. I need to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't gonna be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong the trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether the new claims have any basis of factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No! There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. They're sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me now. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Yeah! The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix. Read the note out loud. Yeah, what's this? Number received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I'd like to read to the court. This note that I got from a ghost. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Just stop! Desist! Halt! Desist, sorry. But please stop. Make him stop. How? How do you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Blackmail! Yippee! My favorite thing to use in court. If I confess, I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say. If only he knew how spirited it was. Well. This court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Guilty! Yippee! That is all. The court is adjourned. September 9th, 2:29 p.m. 4th District Defendant Lobby, number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You're just a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? That time here's running out. Huh? My powers are still weak. Can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Faye and Co. Law offices. Being here. It's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see the look on your face. Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Well, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a note, wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the Wright and Co. Law offices, right? And who better than me? Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name! Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know, this you know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now, but if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. Law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. It's kinda sweet, honestly. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick. Let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on! Time's a waste. Okay, wait up! It's kinda cute, TBH. We did it. Alright. Well, with that trial ending, guess we're gonna just end it here tonight, yeah? Wait, today. Because next is the third case, which I've never beaten. It's gonna be an interesting one. Hopefully next time I won't have as much of a time constraint, and then maybe we can just go the full case? Question mark? Big question mark. We'll see. We'll see. Because it is a pretty long one. We'll see how we're feeling. But until then, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. Why not? We'll do the cafeteria bit tomorrow too. I'll whip something up, I'm sure. Same time. I'll talk to you later. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for coming to stream. Bye-bye.